With great work, folks, comes great responsibility. Hello, and welcome back to Midnight Club Los Angeles for the last part of the game. The rest of the missions in my mission bank are basically optional at this point. We can just go ahead and buy a crap tuner car, then, slightly mod it a little bit, like the RX-8, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell the Lambo, and it'll be good enough to get me to that mill. Just like that. We're going to take this million. Wait, I'm scared if I want to mod this car a little bit. Paint it up. Gussy it up. Paint it red. Go ahead and put our intercooler in. No douchebag doors. Put on another spoiler. Just like that, we're going to take it up to Carol. Just kidding. Hopefully there's no, lowrider missions trying to interrupt anything. Go ahead and go down to the standard hotel right here. I'm just going to basically use this time to... Where's the standard hotel? What's that? Where's the standard hotel? Go ahead and drive to... We gotta go to the Chateau Marmont. And just like that, we're going to bring our car up there. We didn't really need to add the 4 cans of nitrous, but it's kind of been tradition with all the cars I've done, and I've lightly modded this car. Oh my god, I'm getting killed. And then afterwards, there's gonna be a cutscene. I'm just gonna end the commentary and let David Bowie talk about reflecting on this quite fun Let's Play. And I'm going to use this time to talk about the backstory behind this. If you've been to PRA, you partially may or may not have heard this story too. So previously, a couple years back in 6th grade, one of my really good friend of mine, actually his dad had this game on 360, brought it over one night, and I just playing a little bit of it, I fell in love with it because it looks so good. And second, Charles, when I bought my PS3, this was one of the Let's Plays I was telling my parents I was going to do. I had that planned, but I was going to do it a little later than, early May. Yeah, I was going to do it a little later than early May, but, sitting in lit class, I mean, crazy shit happens in lit class too. You know, crazy stuff can happen. Such as people that came up with a really crappy nickname will suggest this Let's Play for you. So anyways, after 26 pretty entertaining episodes, 5 pretty entertaining episodes, we're going to pull up into the Chateau Marmont in our beat up RX-8, and we're going to let the cutscene take over. Are you sure you want to spend $1 million to go to a partnership? And just fair warning, we'll show what happens afterwards. I'm going to let David Bowie end up the episode. Oh, well, you know, Annie and Carol were a thing. Well, folks, we've made it this far, and unfortunately it's going to be the end of Midnight Club Los Angeles. We are going to be showing off the, you know, what happens, because Carol will give you that $1 million as part of the 50% share. And basically everything in the garage is free. Cars, performance upgrades, everything. Which means we're going to paint our, do our Dodge Charger, paint it just like Dom's in Fast and Furious. And, yeah. Kind of a interesting way to end this Let's Play. And pretty fun, too. I'm kind of, disappointed. It's, pretty fun. When I was younger, I decided I had a huge love for cars. And basically ever since then, every racing game that has come out, I've played most of them, and I'm a god at most of them. Such as, you know, this and Gran Turismo 6. Anyways, it's pretty fun. So, as of right now, haven't really figured out what I'm going to be doing for future Let's Plays. I mean, the build series is probably going to start early October. More details are going to be released closer to that time on my website, and there's also going to be a separate video. Make sure to check out my website for updates around late August, early September, and I believe the build series is probably going to start about September 29th, 30th, early October. So that's kind of the basis. I'm going to be talking about the basis. So the guys. So I posted I posted the link to all the cars on Rockstar's older website in this game, which surprisingly is still up. So you're going to the garage. In fact, there's also, if the website hypothetically gets shut down by Rockstar, which thank God it isn't, I will type up a Google Doc and make it public for everybody to see, and let you guys pick the car I'm gonna do. What bumpers, intercooler, no intercooler for the tuners, um, air scoop or no air scoop for the muscle cars, and yeah, and things like that. And neon, no neon, wide body, no wide body, or whatever. While we let the credits scroll by, let's take a listen to Ice Cube and his song "Gangster Rap Made Me Do It." Saul Stain did Carol. Wow. Matthew Metzger did a book. Okay. I expected a little more, LA type actors for, street racers, the voices. There's the dispatchers, all the pedestrians, believe it or not, are in this game. And all of them surprisingly have voices instead of, same 3 voice clips. So, anyways, regarding where I'm at subscriber wise, um, I want to say thank you guys for all the support you give on this channel and support you give me in real life as a person. And without further ado, let's go ahead and head up to Hollywood, to the garage. And just like that, let's go ahead and head out to any of the 4 garages. That means or the 3. If you go to any of the garages, Hollywood Auto, the Beaches Garage, or even Doc's Garage down in South Central, what? Everything is free. Everything, every single car right now is free. So you got also going to be typing up, documents and, if you want bumper or no bumper for any of these cars. So you got all the D-Class cars are free. All the C-Class cars, which is nice. All the performance upgrades are free too. So I'll demonstrate that in a couple moments. All the B-Class cars are free. And even all the A exotics are free. Want to drive an S7, which will be one of the build episodes, where we build all the cars? Drive that, and no ridiculously high price. All the lowriders are free, so if you want to simulate an episode of Pimp My Ride, you can do that. If you want to pretend you're a baller on Need for Speed Underground 2, you can buy a Land Rover. And if you even want to pretend you're part of the LA Police, you can buy any of these 5 police cars. All of them were previously included in the South Central DLC pack, by the way. And they were also included as an option in Midnight Club 3, mainly the Impala Police and the smaller version of that. And the Charger, these were new in LA. So what we're gonna do? Buy a Dodge Challenger. It's all free. No cash change whatsoever. And even best part, if you put on all the upgrades, no cost whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and go down to our paint shop. Just like that. Put on air scoops. I believe he had the Holly one from I vaguely remember watching Furious 7. Put on hydraulics so we can do, occasional wheelies. And also side exhausts. Everything is free. So if you want to do random builds, that's partially why I came up with the build series, was because of the $1 million deal with Carroll. That said bottom. So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do our 4-Paul license plate. Since his death, it was obviously filmed while they were doing a scene in Colorado for the Furious 7 movie, which honestly was where they should have ended the series instead of making Furious 8. Alright. Don't need any special abilities. Check if we, And if you want to trade it in your car, it's going to be worth nothing because you got the $1 million. And your price of your vehicle does not change whatsoever. Going to get rid of our Mazda. And, this has been Midnight Club Los Angeles. And this also is going to be a cruise to David Bowie. Take it away, Mr. David. Mm. That, my friends, was David Bowie. And this, my friends, is going to be the end of Midnight Club Los Angeles. It's been quite the ride, but unfortunately, all rides have to end sometime. So, regarding my final opinions on this game before we end this, the game actually itself is pretty fun if you're, a street enthusiast. Working up to the million, man, it's pretty rewarding, but pretty tough too. Because Midnight Club LA, in my opinion, was one of the last games that rewarded you basically on skill and not pure luck, and you can't just BS your way through it like you can most games nowadays. Especially something like this that took basically 3 years to make, and all of the hype that went into it, just like like NASCAR Heat Evolution, for example. That's one of those games that just screws you over. This, in one of my opinion, is one of those games where it rewards you basically. It rewards you on luck, not just pure on. It rewards you on skill. So, unfortunately, Midnight Club LA, your time is up. Make sure you tune in time around late September for the preview of the Build series. Until then, see you around.